Hello, I'm Jasper, and this is your video review for Spider-Man: Far From Home. It's a movie starring Tom Holland as Peter Parker / Spider-Man, and Jake Gyllenhaal as Quentin Beck / Mysterio. It also has Zendaya playing MJ, as well as his friend Ned from the first movie. So, it's a movie where Peter Parker tries to go on vacation with his classmates to Europe, and he wants to also try and go on vacation from being Spider-Man too. But from the name, you can guess, doesn't work out as well as he'd hoped. So, I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and the furry. To start off with the good, it's an MCU movie, which means it's excellent. It has amazing CGI. It has excellent actors. It has an excellent storyline that has just the right amount of there's stakes, people could die, things bad could actually happen. And, we're still having fun here, so let's make some jokes. So it has a good aspect there, because it's an MCU movie. So it's an all-around excellent movie, which means that because of how amazing it is, there isn't really a whole lot of specific elements that I can pick out as being more excellent than others, which means I'm going to scooch on over to the bad pretty quick. So the bad. There was one scene where the CGI was a little noticeable as being CGI, which was kind of surprising because it's an MCU movie, which means that almost never happens. Another thing was that I felt like they brought attention to him trying to cover his face a couple times, which meant that in a couple of other scenes where you're like, I really think he would be covering his face here because it would just make more sense. It really just brought attention to the fact that since he had tried to cover his face other times and he wasn't covering his face here, it was a little wonky. Another thing was that, and it's a common thing with MCU, so I gotta mention it, is that they have a villain who they have to build up and take down in one movie, generally speaking. Other than, say, Loki and Thanos, most of the villains have been one-shots, and this seems like a little bit of the same thing, where you have the problem of trying to build up this villain. Now, the acting was excellent with it, and they did a good job with that, but it's just something that you just kind of have to understand going in. But it's still an MCU movie, which means you're gonna have a great time. So now we move on to the furry. And it's a big nothing in this one. I don't even remember seeing a dog Fido running away during one of the crashing things falling down action scenes. I don't even remember a dog meat in that. There was zero furriness in that. But that's okay, because it's an overall excellent movie. And my new rating scheme that I've come up with, it's going to be a recommend seeing it in theaters. I have other ratings that I'll go into as movies come up that meet those criteria, but you'll just have to wait and see. So, yeah, go see it in theaters, which, spoiler alert, it's pretty much what I'm going to say for all of the MCU movies, because they have excellent CGI, writing, scale. It's something that you'd want to see on a big screen TV, or on a big theater screen. So, but yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this video review, and stay tuned for the next one. Bye!